name is James Munn. I'm the general manager here at Black River Valley Natural. So here at the creamery, the process starts with us picking up our raw milk from the various farms that we work with. We work with 5 farms here in the local area. We bring it to the plant here and we receive it into our raw receiving area where we store it in our raw tank. At that point, we take samples up to the lab to check for antibiotics and bacteria, things like that, to ensure the quality of the milk before we start processing it in any way. From there, it can go into several different areas. It can head directly into the pasteurizer in most cases, where we begin pasteurizing the milk for bottling purposes. If we're going to be making some chocolate milk, for example, at that point, prior to pasteurization, we'll add in the sugar and the cocoa and all the ingredients. Once the milk is bottled and in the cooler, it quickly gets out on the truck and gets delivered to our customers. Obviously, fluid milk is best served fresh, so we try to get it to our customers as quickly as possible. For the other products we make, for example, our yogurts, process is very similar. We bring the raw milk from the raw receiving area. We'll add in any ingredients like sugar, vanilla, whatever it is, depending on the flavor. We'll pasteurize, we'll cook, we'll incubate, and then we usually incubate for about 10 to 12 hours or so. Once it's cooled down, it'll finish setting up in the cups, and then from there it's delivered to our customers. One thing that's very important with many of our products, especially our cultured products, is monitoring temperatures and our pHs, our acidity levels. So we have a small lab where we frequently sample our products and we check for temperature, we check the acidity levels, and we're always looking for the right temperature, right level to know when to move the product to the next stage of the process. You also want your end product as consistent as possible, so you want to try to stick to the same standards and just be as sort of consistent as you possibly can with each run. We do make our products in very small batches, so there are oftentimes, like with any artisan product, there is batch to batch variability, but you do try to keep that to a minimum. Yeah, so food safety is one of our top concerns here. There's many things we do, starting at the farm all the way to the end of the process, to make sure that the product we ship is as safe as possible. It starts at the farm. We personally inspect all the farms that we work with, and we're looking for certain things. We're looking for cow comfort, environmental stewardship, feeding practices, pest control, things like that. We're looking for really farms that take food safety very seriously. Once we receive that raw milk from that farm, we then keep everything refrigerated the whole time, keep it cold. And that's also a food safety control, where if we keep the product cold, it inhibits bacterial growth and pathogenic growth. We also employ a process called pasteurization, and that's where we gently heat the milk up to about 145 degrees for 30 minutes, and that is enough to kill many of the microbes and pathogens that may be present in the milk. So it's really a food safety step to make sure that the product is as safe as possible. Dairy processing is an art and a science. The art comes into really understanding the product you're making and the characteristics you're looking for. It is a very visual, a very tactile form of production, especially in cheese making and yogurt. You're really looking for the right texture, the right look, the right feel, the right taste. There's also a lot of science involved. You're constantly checking temperatures, you're looking for acidity levels, you're checking concentrations, you're weighing out ingredients to the microgram. You're really paying attention to the science of it. There's so much more to agriculture than just milking cows. There's the processing side, there's the transportation, there's the sales and marketing. You can't make a product today and not be out on the internet, have a website, have a social media presence, and so then you get into communications and public relations, and so there's so much more to agriculture than just the farm. It's the whole industry that surrounds it, and no matter what your interest is, there's a way to support agriculture but still do what you love. And even if what you love is not directly taking care of animals, there's a lot of opportunities there.